Could the pain in your head or arm be caused by a problem in your neck? Dr. Michael Pritzker is here with us again today to answer these daunting questions. And I think that's a good one right off the bat. When you have an ache somewhere, a pain someplace, and you always think, well, that's where it is, so you treat it right there. But the cause is someplace else, we're saying?
Yeah, absolutely. There's something known as referred and radiating pain, very similar to how someone can experience sciatica, which is pain in the leg.
Oh, yeah.
It actually starts in the low back. So same thing, you could have a problem in the neck, and a lot of times you won't even feel the pain in the neck, and all of a sudden you start to get something like carpal tunnel syndrome, which is pain in the wrist, or headache. So absolutely.
Well, wait, now carpal tunnel can be caused by something in the neck?
Yeah.
But it's treated by right there, at least as far as I know. They wear the little wrist cast thing, right?
Yeah, sometimes carpal tunnel can be caused by a problem in the neck. You have nerves that come out of your neck and they go down your arm. So let's say if you get a pinched nerve in the neck, what you're going to feel is you're going to feel numbness in the hand, you'll feel numbness down the arm. And very commonly, it can get misdiagnosed. There's plenty of individuals who have had surgery in their hand just to find out several months later the pain comes back because the problem was in the neck.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, so find the source of the problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, how do you know? Okay, because this comes from your 20 years of education that you had after you graduated from college when it comes to what you guys are doing. That might be a little exaggeration, but how do you know? I mean, what are you looking for, like bulges? And let's say it's here, the feeling is here, but the injury, the source is really here, but I can't feel it. How do you know? Are there bulges, or what do you look for?
Sometimes the symptoms are obvious, where if you're experiencing a headache and neck pain at the same time, you know that the problem might be associated in the neck. Sometimes it's going to be a little more subtle. You're experiencing a headache, you're experiencing hand pain, and at the same time your neck might be a little stiff. You wake up in the morning and it feels like, well, I slept the wrong way, or you feel like you have a kink in your neck. So sometimes those little subtle factors. But the most important thing is, when you go to a doctor, you want to make sure that that doctor doesn't just look at your hand, or doesn't just look at your head. They want to make sure that they examine everything from the neck to the shoulders to the arm.
So when you do this examination then, in the neck, do you do pressure points or move the neck around or something, so that, and that's how you find that could possibly be the cause?
Yeah, we do a 40-point examination in the neck area where we'll go through...
40 in the neck alone?
40 in the neck alone.
You have that many places in your neck?
Does it feel like a massage when you're doing that is what I want to know.
Yeah.
Does it feel good? You're getting a rub down in the meantime.
Okay.
Yeah, you essentially go through quite a few tests. She's looking for a massage.
I know.
Massage.
She just wants a massage.
I love chiropractors. They're great, man. They do good work.
Essentially, a lot of times someone will experience a bulging or herniated disc in the neck, and for that, we'll go through a certain examination process to see if they're a candidate for something known as cervical spinal decompression, where if somebody gets a herniated disc in the neck, it compresses the nerve, and spinal decompression is going to be specifically designed to correct that disc. So we might go through x-rays, we might refer them out for other testing, but there's a specific examination that we do to find out if their headache or arm pain is caused by a problem in their neck.
Okay, headache too.
Headaches, absolutely.
Oh man, because there's a lot of people with headaches. A lot of people taking a lot of medication for headaches.
Can you talk to us more about what kind of treatment options there are?
Yeah, if you have a herniated disc, we'll do spinal decompression. That's going to be designed for the disc. Sometimes you may have a misalignment in the neck area, or the muscles have weakened. So for that, we do what's called a 3-step spinal correction program, where we might go through rehabilitation, specific exercises, sometimes chiropractic care or physiotherapy. So it really all comes down to the diagnosis, and that's why it's blessed. That's why it's so important.
That probably was caused somewhere else.
Yeah. That was the neck that did it.
Yeah, it's the neck. She needs a neck massage. That'll get rid of all the coughing.
Exactly. See who's looking out for me.
And you get neck pain, of course.